What's that song? Oh, yeah, Justin. JT. Well, it's all charisma. It's all excitement, right? You're getting your... gets dulled down. People drain you. This is the sacral energy. This is your sexuality. This is your creativity. This is being purified, a new rebirth in it. It's like, oh, you know, not being bogged down, drained by people, their opinions about what you should do and what you shouldn't do, and this is good and this is bad and this is right and this is wrong. And like, none of that fits you, right? None of that works for you. So this is a reignition of your passion in your love life and career. Don't mind me. Welcome, Divine Masculine. Welcome, all twins. Welcome, collective. We're going to fly through this reading, right? Purposeful action here. So sometimes you can't see all 3 steps. You just got to do the next one, the next one, and the next one. It's like being on a skateboard. A triple wheeler. Divine Masculine. You've been waiting. Oh, Divine Feminine. That's Divine Feminine. She's been waiting. And this is you, I feel. Right? So this is, you're on your way. Because at the end of the day, you want to be loved. Now you know it exists. Now you know it's a possibility. Why not take it? You're creating it. Yeah, you've got to put your big boy shoes on, pants. You've got to muster some courage here to reevaluate your character here. Right? To your Empress. Right? So you've got to understand why it didn't work with a breakdown on your behalf, not hers, on your behalf, and what you're going to do to change that. So that's just a revelation that you've had, right? But putting that into words and explaining it, so you might ask Divine Feminine to just listen. I have something to share with you. I don't want you to talk for a minute. If you could just listen, right? Because there's a revelation in here, right, that you want to share with your Divine Feminine, but it's hard to put into words because it's something that happens spiritually that you can't see, that normally you would think if you can't see it then it's not logical. So it's hard to actually interpret it. It's a spiritual feeling here. So this is victory, the Empress and victory, and then the Tower. So this is a house move, I just said, packing up everything and leaving. Like this is also maturity. Like, do you live in the home that you were born in? Do you really? I don't think a lot of you do. But it's something like that. Maybe it's, you know, you got, yeah, maybe you do. You're with you. Or, anyway, that's changing here. I want to have a look at that. So 6 of Wands, right, is victory. And it's victory. This victory, right, towards your Empress changes your location. And that's what I get, your location. Divine Masculine, look. This is your Divine Feminine. I can feel that. I don't know who this is. I'll have a look. Somebody who did not do the right thing by you. I don't think that's you either. Oh my gosh, and look. Fancy, the Ace of Cups coming out of the Tower. And the 4 of Swords. Wow, and look. So you get everything that you need, Divine Masculine. You have to make decisions based on integrity of what's right for you, right? And you didn't in the past. You let somebody, right, manipulate you, have power over you. And that created more mental obstacles. This made your Empress very anxious, right? She was up late, like she could feel your perturbedness. You believe these words? Perturbedness. I've never said that before. That's funny. 6 of Wands is your wisdom of experience. So you've learned now, right, that you can't carry somebody else's burdens. This would be your karmic, I think, divine masculine. Right? What does that say? Recovery, retreat. They were a drainer. So as I say, that's not only draining you emotionally or draining your bank account, right? If they're a Queen of Wands in reverse, they don't want to work, right? You're their job, right? How they can swindle you, that's their full-time job. And so this is a breakdown, like emotionally, mentally, physically, and spiritually. So they were draining you emotionally, spiritually, mentally, physically, right? Just for your moolah. That's another worth it, right? This is the lesson you're learning. It's not worth it, right? And this is where a lot of people are. You know, when they're downsizing, a lot of people are moving to the country, right? And a lot of people saying, I don't need this massive house. I don't need this mortgage. I don't need this. I just need a hut with my beloved, right? Where we can have some cool stream water and country air, or whatever. I was going to say cool country water and mountain air. This is massive. So once you first realize this, then it's navigating your way to it. And that's what the matrix puts up, right? But if you don't believe it anymore, if you don't believe, like if you see through it, that's what the tower is. You're seeing through this. That you are being used. And what for? Being drained. It's costing you, right? Why? Because you feel guilty that somebody can't look after themselves or whatever. And look what you've done to your divine feminine here. That's not nice. But you learned that, like here. This is about the victory. What you've learned is love over money. See that? The Ace of Cups was on the other side of that. That's huge. Oh my gosh, show me. So what happens here is you've made a choice. That's the victory, is that you chose your heart over, right, whatever this is. Looking good for somebody else, making somebody else look good, right? That was all a facade. That's all smashed down. You've seen this person for who they really, truly are. They're a vampire. Oh my gosh. A vampire. And look, here's your divine feminine, still waiting. God bless her. Still like trying to stay positive here. Right? Because she's visualizing the penthouse suite. She understands what's going on. She understands the manipulation here. And she's fighting every step of the way to keep the vibration, I don't know what's wrong with my speech, really, really high. Right? Here she is. She's high vibing. Divine feminine, yeah, look at you. Chilling right out, caring less. Right? So here's 3 gifts coming in. This is 3 gifts of light. How nice is that? I'm asking what they are. I hate surprises, right? But three is good. Now let's have a look. I want to have a look here. Archangel Michael's message for Divine Masculine. This is just for Divine Masculine. This is epic. But it's such a shift that, you know, that you look back and you go, wow, I would never do that now. Or that's the old me. Or I don't even relate to that person. That what was I, you know, like, I've just changed so much. What was I even doing? Wow, you think you're awake and then you wake up and then you go, I'm more awake than I was. Wow, I must even have more to go. So this could be a humbling of the ego for you, where you realize you're just a minuscule part of integral though, but of the whole cosmos, on how vast and massive, like this is a total detach and looking out, and then coming zeroing back down. So this is a talent that not many people can do. So Divine Masculines can do it because you've actually, you know, you've mastered every king. So what I mean by that is that you can run an empire, but then you can go down to the smallest detail of the daily activity job that you have asked somebody to do in your empire, and you can do it with finesse. Right? That's a real emperor. He's done all the apprenticeships. He knows everything. He knows how to do that. He can rewire the place. He can do whatever, right? And he can make sure that others are doing it correct because he has done it. He's worked his way through all those channels. And this is the last channel, is the opening to the divine guidance, right? Because this is not taught. And this is about respecting yourself as the technology and not using technology, right, to bring you down, but being the technology. Wow. So this is could be, you know, like a mystical experience. Like I saw a fairy, I'm sure I did, or an angel visited me, or I had a conversation with mum who'd passed over, or I had a visitation and it was so real, or blah, 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 right? This is divine masculine receiving. A spiritual experience. Might have happened outdoors. This is awakened your spirituality. So just know here, this is saying know that you're safe and only you have sovereignty over your energy field at the moment. Forgiveness is key, right? So forgiving those people, forgiving the karmic, forgiving your mother, forgiving their mother. Bye-bye, bye. It's like that. Honor and trusting your feelings, divine masculine. That's all that matters now. But they had to thaw out. Otherwise, how can you honor them if you can't feel them? So you're in a bit of a space now where you're going to feel things deeper, right? And you're going to, like, you have to dig deep here to forgive these people. And then it goes back to where did you experience that before? And then can you forgive that person? And then it goes back to here. And then you're at your mother and your father. And you go, well, they did the best they could with what they knew. Can I forgive them? You go, yeah, because I'm not going to hold any resentment towards them because they did the best they could. So why would I hold resentment towards somebody who, for not giving me something they didn't have to give me? But now I'm an adult. I don't have to act like them. I can actually stand in and honor my own feelings and stand up for them because they matter. Right? And then what happens? Go forward fearlessly. Anything else for divine masculine? Your prayers will be answered, so make sure you spend time with your Heavenly Father, talking daily. Outdoors if you would prefer. He would like you outdoors, away from any, you know, like you can't really talk to Father at the bar, divine masculine. The abundance angels are here. Let's get a card for divine masculine. The abundance angels. Wow, it's epic. Like it's going from Clark Kent to Superman. Like it's genetically different. You're different. So this is divine feminine, right? She understands, she's been feeling, she's been transmuting the energy and the pain, right? Because it has been overwhelming. Childhood trauma, things like that. Facing fears. These financial fears you're being faced with now means you're in the fire. So you're going supernatural faith. Right? Deservingness for divine masculine. Yeah, that's it. Just knowing that you deserve just because you're here. Like I used to say to my boss, I got up, got dressed and got here. What? Like there's no meeting. I haven't had coffee yet. And that's what it's like with here on earth. It's like you got dressed, you got up and you got here. You deserve because you're a human being. If you can center yourself and bring love and stick up for your own heart, that's where the Father is. He's in your heart's true desires. And this is a program that we're breaking of being not worthy, thinking I don't matter and not deserving it. So this is for you're being fortified by these experiences so that you can move into Empress status. So organize for it as if you already have it, and then ask for your needs to be met. God is waiting. Universal law of free will says we have to ask divine masculine. So prayer is asking, and when you sit in silence, I call it mindlessness, that's receiving. We do that in Reiki. Let's have a look at your romance message from the romance angels. And let's just have a snapshot. So we're looking down, an aerial view of your energy field, and we have the mini Rider-Waite Tarot if you need to do any clarifying. Any clarifying here. So romance, angels, we call upon you now. A divine masculine going into the pathway to the celestial kiss. So there's action stations, right? Recovery. So separation, recovery. Yeah, separation here. And then you need to recover. And then your senses come online. It's like, yeah, you get the divine blueprint. Don't ask me what's wrong with my divine blueprint. You get it. Right? Because this is a spiritual divine blueprint, as I say, right? Contract. Right? It's already in the spiritual. Then it's got to come down mental and emotional, yes? And then it shows up physically when you're ready. So you've had to separate from that which no longer serves your divine purpose. And as soon as you do that, right, you've created the space for this union. And you have to pay attention to the red flags. This is being blindsided, emotionally manipulated. And this is where, in a way, this is causing you to be emotionally available, because you can see how, right, your whole life you are emotionally manipulated. I mean, it does hurt, but once you're aware, you go, oh, I'm willing to not experience that anymore. That's in the past. Yeah, look. So you've done the work here. Well, you sat with it long enough until it's gone. See, as soon as you feel it out, you howl it out, you write it out, you punch it out, you squeal it out, you cry it out, you howl it out, it's gone. You don't have to go to a regression therapy. You don't have to go to a past life reader. It's gone, ski. You carry energy in crystals inside your body. And when they're ready to be released through your conscious free will, this is what happens. Oh, and this is there's an ad at the moment saying about the Dahoda and whatever shape they are. I can't say the word. The crystals, right, inside your body, inside your pineal gland. And they get electrically charged. This is it. This is an electric charge here. This is no joke. This is your technology. This is you going, I'm ready. The angels are hearing your prayers, is what I'm hearing. So ask and receive. So that would be even saying, being grateful, I reckon. Nay, I say more nay. Oh! So you're ready here. Yeah, very, very soon. So this is also the energy match, right? So your divine feminine has to be sending love your way as well for the chemistry to spark up. So there's a chemistry sparking up here because you freed yourself from people that drain you, right? They hide. It's really hard to see the vampire or the covert narc, right? And this is why you're calling in the one who's right. So you're in a nice stance, or you will be soon, where you don't care. You're either going to have what's meant for you, or you're happy to do without. You're not going to be tricked by the Jezebel spirit, which is maturity, really, isn't it? So this is what you've decided. That I'll have true love, thanks. I'll have the one. I'm ready. I can feel it in my wings. This is love potion number 9 when it's put together. So this is something exquisite. Right? Bliss charged love, never felt this before. This is why there's so much purging has to go on. This is why it's going to take every cell of your body to let that go, to howl it out, to free yourself. Because I think this is your divine feminine. She's doing soulmate Reiki. She's doing twin flame Reiki. She's doing the meditations. Her heart's calling you in. Her heart is a safe place for love to come and stay. Oh, and look, it's beautiful. It's falling in love. Very, very soon. So this is the free workshop. Have a look. Soulmate Reiki in the description box. And click on that. Get the attunement. Woo! We'll change your vibration. Because we're moving into a supernova. It's Anything you can do to raise your vibration is the best step forward for you at this stage. Get a pen and paper and we'll do a advanced, right, workshop. We need to do an advanced workshop for heart dwellers. We'll do that. So anyone who's done the Soulmate Reiki in the workshop, join the Heart Dwellers Lounge. We're going to do an advanced one. And I'll let you know what that is, and we have a textbook for it. Anyway, Divine Masculine, you're welcome there too. We do the Sabbath spiritual applications of the heart, because that's the strongest spiritual application you can possibly do to strengthen yourself spiritually. We do that in the Heart Dwellers Lounge. And we do that at the time that the Father appoints. So we're being good children, and then you get more blessings. Let's have a look. Anything else for Divine Masculine? Oh, look. Right, so you think, what I ask for, I've already got it. Or you could think, I've 99% already manifested. It's already been manifested. God's showing me to ask for it so I can have it. It's not so I can plead for it and it's got to come in 99%. It's already there. I've got to bring it in 1%. That's what this is. So this is prayer. That's the asking. It says, give this situation to God for uplifting and healing and be open to miracles. Heaven's unlimited resources, love and answers are awaiting your prayers. Be sure to act upon the divine guidance God gives you to respond. Oh, so we ask, thank you, God, right, for miracles, for financial miracles, for doors to open of opportunities in my life. And then you've got to follow the guidance, see? That's where Reiki comes in to help you open your clairs. Get level 1 and 2 attuned. Change your life. Clears your third eye, clears your auric field, and then you can start clearing out your past, and that will change the molecular structure of your DNA to uplift, to be in lighter thoughts. And then when you've received the Holy Spirit, you get more of it, more grounded, and you are a healer, right? We do hands-on healing. Lots of you are. And Divine Masculine, this helps clear and balance and ground your emotions and integrate your thought process to match, right, your divine blueprint and therefore inspired action. If I can help in any way, look me up. I'm at reikibybella.com. Both sides are saying ask for your needs to be met as though you've already got it. What would you ask for if you knew you could have it or is already yours? Think God's got everything already for you. It's who he goes, wait, come and ask me. What do you want? You go, well, I need $10. It gives it to you. Someone else says, well, I need $1 million. You get that. It's like, what are you asking for? Oh, I went past this guy who was yelling out, can I please have some money for some bread rolls? And in the supermarket, as I was leaving it, it said $1.25 for 6 bread rolls. Okay. I thought, I can't not do that. He's just asked for bread rolls. So I got the bread rolls and I took them all back up my shopping and took them back to this homeless man. And I went, he goes, now I'm going to have to get some money to get something to put on them. Like, he wasn't even grateful, but it was so funny. I went, I know you need money. I couldn't get money out. I said, but you need money, so ask for money. Don't ask for a bread roll. He goes, okay, thank you. I said, you get what you asked for. He said, can I have enough for a bread roll? He wasn't saying about the bread roll. Can I have enough for a bread roll from the bakery or something? That's what he said. And I was like, that's where you got enough for the bread roll. Now you need more, so ask. He goes, oh, get what you asked for. And then I was like, I think that whole thing was like, duh, to me. What are you asking for? You're like, what? You go, oh, I've got to ask for it without fear, without judgment. Well, that took me 3 days to get into that energy because then you've got to receive it. So mindlessness, nature, thinking happy thoughts, knowing that you will change. Like, everything's going to elevate and you'll be inspired, and then it's action. Until then, you can just heal and know that you're very, very loved. And the romance angels, listen to them, where to go and what to do. Follow your guidance without, never ignore a hunch. Not easy. And don't judge your intuition, just follow it and get it's like you'll get the evidence later. That's faith, and that will help you. I love you. Thanks for booking with me. Thank you for your kind donations, your likes, and your shares and your subscribes, and comment in the comment section, and maybe we'll hook up in ReikiByBella.com for your free upgrade, or you could have a look at Bella on Demand and get those attunements before March 21st. If I can help in any way, I'm at ReikiByBella.com. I love you.